Hello, hello, welcome back. Here we are picking up where we left off, the start of the waterworks. So I want to talk, let's see, okay, so I can't fully kill sound. Let's do it this way so I can be heard more clearly. Okay, so I want to talk about something before I forgot. When you boot up this, the Legacy Collection, there's a disclaimer in it from Capcom. It's about saying the Capcom values inclusivity and diversity in their games. And points out that there are maybe some depictions that are culturally insensitive, and that they did not remove it. Instead, preserved them rather they kept it to preserve their authenticity. Sorry, I'm a little bit of throat problems today. But yeah, they preserved the authenticity. And honestly, I can't remember if there were anything culturally insensitive. I'm sure we'll see it in time, and I'll talk about it when it comes. But I think that's honestly a good position to take. It's basically saying we are owning up to it. This is, what we did back then. We don't do it now. They're not saying, they're effectively saying they don't do it now. And it's better to own up to it, show it was in context, and don't try to hide or deny it happened. That's much worse than saying we did it, but we don't do it now. We're just showing it because this is how it used to be. And I think that's a good thing. It's do not deny your history. Do not deny you did some bad things. It's a matter of whether or not you actually are trying not to do that. All right, so now we can continue on because I wanted to talk about that. Ooh, a new chip. Okay, so we're gonna do some weird slipping and sliding for a bit. So I just take us back to the start. I'm trying to remember how we're supposed to do this section because you have to deal with the ice sliding. And apparently, despite being a digital program, he just can't, move himself over it. Like, come on, MegaMan, invent yourself some ice cleats or something. And we just got the achievement, 100 battles. And we're only we're less than 2 hours in. That's how often the battles show up. It spans it on you. So I'm trying to remember how we're supposed to navigate this area. Okay, let me look this up because I'm kind of confused. I don't remember it, but there should have been a way to bypass that. Oh, we're supposed to angle ourselves with the slide. There it is. Yeah, I knew it had to be something with that. The way it was, the green area was set up. There we go. Okay, so let me pause this so the game doesn't advance. Well, let's talk about this guy. As you can see, that is his operator, the net battler we saw outside, and this is Protoman.exe. Now, in the original Mega Man, Protoman, also known as Blues in Japan, was actually Rockman's brother. Here, there is no familial connection, which is, an interesting take on the Protoman. In Protoman, in the original, was a shield and buster user. Here, he is just pure, sword. What? They kept some of the typos. I know we saw one typo last session, but they kept that typo as well. Load Chod. They probably meant to say Lord Chod because translating from Japanese in 2001 was a little bit of a task back then, to say the least. So net battler wise, Protoman and not Protoman, but Chod is meant to be Land's rival. Net Navi wise, it's actually MegaMan versus Base. Okay, well, I guess we can't diagonal slide that one. But that's actually interesting right there. Ice will not return if you melt it in this program. Also, note that the unique portrait. He says he's a friendly name. Nope. Oh, okay, I remember now. We're supposed to use that in order. We're supposed to now turn the faucet back. Okay, can't jump down. There we go. Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot to talk about this. I don't think we saw it. I don't remember we saw it in the previous session, but so they can do that. Sometimes, you know, a virus or a Navi will have a chip, and yeah, they can do that shit. Okay, I think maybe it was the second one. Of course, we can go more than 1 second without battle to help. God damn, I just want to go flick. Seriously, why did... I don't understand why the encounter rate was so damn high in the originals. Like, I think Bad Network 1 to 3 had, like, insanely high default counter rates. Or, you know, maybe 2 and 3 had some kind of mitigation. I remember it was a mitigation without using action replay. I just don't remember what it was. But the random battle rate was just absurd. And you have to cheat in order to get under control. And I remember that was like a really bad thing about the Battle Networks games. Just too many random battles. You know, in an RPG, you know, okay, the random battles wouldn't be so bad if there was actually a reason to do them other than looking for, you know, chips you may have or money. Neither of which are actually crucial to winning the game because with the right strategy, and now in the Legacy Collection, you can just use the download chips. But with the right strategy, you didn't need to grind all the time. Okay, I think we had to go to that bottom one. Yeah, I think it's the bottom one, then we slide all over. I could look up a map, but I think that was the right way. Wait, isn't this where we came in? Yeah, it is. Interesting, if you pop them as they're recovering, it doesn't give them a recover. Okay, that just takes us back there. Okay, both of those would. Oh, for... Seriously, we cannot go... I think we've been in, what, 15 battles, and we're getting a battle a minute. This is something I'm not going to stop criticizing this game over, is how cranked up the battle rate was. There was no need for that. It wasn't funny in 2001, and it ain't funny now. This isn't an RPG you absolutely need to grind beyond belief, you know, to succeed in. Especially since you got access to the busted, you know, chips in each game. And when we get to Battle Network 2, I'll show you exactly why you do not need to grind. Okay, let me go look up a map. Because we're just going to be looping here for a long time until I do. Because I cannot remember which way to go. And that's honestly one of the big problems of the original Battle Networks in general. Is the maps are huge for a GBA game, and they're incredibly long. Okay, that's not right. What's that? I think we're in the fourth zone. I think. Okay, we do go on the last one, and then we go all the way to the end from that spot we found. Yep. Okay, so I had a feeling what's that last one. Wait, I think we went off the wrong spot. Oh crap, that's right. We go to the other way. Well, and again, another needless battle. And you can't just run from them in the early games. You have to use the escape chip. At least I'm pretty sure you can't run manually. You have to use escape. So they could basically stock a bunch of escape chips if you want to have any kind of reasonable time complete. You get through things. Just escape every single battle, and that gets annoying real quick because you don't know if they'll come up in there or not. There we go, far end. Wait, let's see. Okay, there is no tutorial thing. I was trying to see if there's like a, crash course game mechanic thing here. Whoa! Huh. I didn't remember them getting a boss music. Usually that's reserved for actual bosses like, the Navis. Apparently by melting him, he's shooting the hell out of it. Wait, we're going the wrong way, aren't we? Damn it! I kinda wish this game had rewind or something you could just undo that part with. Oh, so we automatically walk over. Sorry about that. Moving the subject off to take a moment so I can actually see, better. Dude's about to. Don't drink the local water! Okay, he's alive. Don't worry. Again, remember, this is a MegaMan that's more kid-friendly. That's not right. I don't know why we clicked that. Yeah, now we can do it. I don't know why we couldn't do it sooner. So apparently we can't just call the cops or anything. That would be like too sensible, right? Zay can tell the Japanese game the kids are the most competent people and they don't get the authorities involved. Well, where are we supposed to go? I think we're supposed to actually go back to this pub. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, didn't clear that. You know, the bears. Got the kid freed. Okay, so it's the water cooler. And apparently, repeat turn off all the faucets again because, you know, remember, we learned not long ago if the ice will stay dulled, but not the water. The water resets. Alright, so we'll just go right back in there. Now, the bad thing about, you know, jacking in is it always puts you back at the start of an area. It will never put you, you know, where you last were, which is honestly a really bad thing. They never, I don't think they ever addressed it. I can't remember if they did or not. You know, it's just not, you know, you should put the player back where they were. I imagine a more modern game would allow that. We got a nice little shortcut back there. Okay, that's right. Ugh. You know, I saw, since the last stream, I looked it up, and MegaMan 1 is about 11 hours in length. I guarantee at least 5 of those hours are forced battles. Like, if you have a general idea what you're doing, you could probably get through that much quicker than 11 hours. It's just all the forced battles. Because there's no way to just turn them off so you can run around doing things. See? Oh, wait. Okay, this looks like a loop area. We should be able to get through here. Okay, so let me look at this map. I think we're actually in the wrong building entirely. Let me see. Oh, it's actually in Waterworks 3 area. Oh, wow, okay. Let me see here. Yep, wrong area entirely. Yikes. That would be useful to know a lot sooner, right? Like, why would they have that there if you weren't actually supposed to go in this spot? Okay, we can't. Let's see. Yeah, there's. I don't think it's possible to. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see what it tells me here. Okay, so no, it doesn't look like you can. Wait, let me look at the right spot here. Yep, there is no way to manually run, I guess. So we actually are stuck fighting every single battle possible. Again, I'm pretty sure, you know, 5 of those hours are forced battles. Okay, so that looks like the area we need to go to. Let me check the maps. Alright, Waterworks. Okay. Alright, let's go put it over there so I can take a look. Now, let's see if I can figure out where we're at in relation. Of course, you know, we can actually stay out of a battle for more than 2 seconds, it would help. And this is why we had to bust our max on to get through these quickly, because there's absolutely no point in grinding most of the time. Okay, so we're near that. Okay, I see the pump in the ice block. So we need to go to Waterworks 2, apparently, because we're not in the right spot again. Like, wow! Be quicker to exit out and go back in, because this is all messed up here. You know, it'd be quicker to go Waterworks 2 from this area. Alright, so let's look at the Waterworks map, 1 map, to be sure we don't have to, it's not actually something there. Okay, so we go to Waterworks 2, yeah. From 1, let's see. Okay, so it's a top-based one we need to go to, not the bottom one. Okay, so we can see. Okay, I think I got it. My god. Battling is just unnecessary, okay? I will not stop complaining about this. It's something they should have addressed. I mean, Square figured out, you know, that one in Final Fantasy you actually do need to grind. So why couldn't, you know, Capcom figure this out? You know, it just honestly baffles me why there is no random encounter disable button in an RPG that absolutely would benefit from it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a mod or something out there that disables them, because yeah, these get extremely tedious after a while, absolutely unnecessary after the first 2 hours. Well, anyway, if you're an experienced player, like, anyway. Okay, so we're at. You can look at the wrong map, but. Let's see. Yeah, pump handle. Okay, so we go this way. This is why we couldn't speed run it, because we need the handle. And I think if you actually put the handle back, then leave and come back, it actually stays. Okay, so we need to get up to the top side of this. Let's see, this looks like the spot we need to go to. Oh shit, we slipped off yet because I wasn't thinking. I wonder if the Buster Max scales off the player's Buster or not. That would actually be really interesting if it does. Because it would mean there's actually still incentive to, get a Buster upgrade. Let's see here. This is Waterworks 5, I think. Let me pull up that map. Oh no, this is 4. No, shit, I don't actually know. Oh no, this is Waterworks 3. But we're about to hit 5. Okay, so we go up to this one. Oh, guys, one of those maps. Alright. So we got multiple steps to take here, I think. Ah. See how do we get back down there? Get it time to test our theory. So we do 100 damage normally. Whoa! Okay! We just one-shot, so it did matter. I'll be damned. It scales off your actual damage. Rather than just giving you a flat, max bonus. Okay. There we go. So 3, 4. Now we just need to go to. I think this is the right one. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's the 6th one. See, that's from 4, 5, 6. Ah. Whoop. Well, we went over the edge. Ah. Damn it, man. I just want to go more than 2 steps, you know? At least we can get back up here now. And again, unable to go more than 2 steps, metaphorically speaking. See, that's 4, 5, 6. Ah, man. Okay, that's messed up. We have to angle ourselves onto that ice, that brown spot. This begs the question: why did they not have save states in this? Or noted rewind button, just so we wouldn't have to do that over and over. Feels like artificial padding in a game that is already padded because of, the stupidity of the random battle encounter system. Okay, so for reference, we can use that as a reference point. There we go. We can't sprint over it, otherwise we missed a shot. Guess I'm not getting over that way. Let me look at a map. Waterworks 6. Fortunately, it's the last area of this scenario. Looks like some of these are actually angled. It's just incredibly annoyingly angled. This should be it, I think. Okay, so it's Iceman. Hold on, let me just adjust these maps again. All right. Oh, why did it go to that? Yeah, load child again. So you guys, let's see how much we're doing. Oh, it is 200. I bet you it's the Buster Max is 100 times your Buster level. So if we max it to 5 or whatever the max is power ups, it's going to do that much damage. 500. Anyway, that was Iceman.exe. We actually saw Iceman. Sorry, we didn't see, but Iceman is actually a MegaMan, classic, enemy. He was actually in the very first one. If I remember correctly, other than this guy and Numberman, all of the bosses, Navi bosses that are possible to fight in this game were actually in Mega Man 1. Oh, and also another exception is Base, who was introduced in Mega Man 7. See, Color Man. And you see her, she was once commenting about him being there. Also note, Proto Man and Chart are kind of douchebags. This is kind of reflective of Proto Man in the original. He was often an ally and also an enemy. You know, I would make a joke about this guy being Dulcine, but since this is a Capcom game, he might actually be Dulcine. You know, MegaMan has had Street Fighter crossover before. And this is why I was saying last session, if you thought, sorry, that the guy, the portrait was who you thought it was. This is why, because this is the series equivalent of Dr. Wily. Also, damn, they already know his name. These guys are actually pretty competent for, JRPG villains. So that, Navi delivery has some interesting implications about the universe of this, that, there's two ways for mail to be delivered. One is via, what we know in real life is email and all that, but the other is for Navi to actually physically deliver it. So, again, interesting implications. Come on, pathing. Wasn't that hurt males? Oh, wait, see, we seriously can't go over that? We should be able to. That's what... I don't know. Wait, why we... we could just walk over. Should just be able to do it from here. Do it this way instead of dicking around like that. Wow. That's why they can't. You can't just do that. Well, look, I'm gonna go pull up a map. Otherwise, we could be messing around for hours. Because again, that what I said earlier, the maps are just needlessly huge. Oh wow, we went way past it. So we didn't actually have to go very far after all. So I didn't remember decoding needing to be done in the first game. I remember it being 2 and 3 more. Also, something interesting to note about the series is that despite this being in 2001, it doesn't say anything about texting or all that. Like, you could just text some of these things instead of using email or something. Nah, that's not the right one. It says meet her, but why can't we just meet her inside? It's just, messing around and waiting on her. Oh. So just did all that for nothing, huh? Let's see. Wait, I'm thinking. This is what I want. So something interesting about the role chip is it's given to you over the story rather than you. So I think the exception is later in the series. I think maybe 4 or 5 is where you can actually fight role, which is not normally done in the story because again, as I said in the last session, she's more of a healing and support type Navi. But I think it's actually late in her series when she becomes more capable of fighting. That you have to actually challenge her in order to get the upgraded chips. But here in MegaMan 1, the battle that we're working on, you only get upgrades for her via the story, if I remember right. We're just gonna keep getting mail every time we go by. Oh shit! He's talking about us. I forgot he actually, yells about you. This is going to become relevant because they don't put this kind of thing in there unless there actually is a reason. It says put us over here, but it's like it can't make its mind up on when we're actually supposed to be here. Let's say it's been a while. It doesn't tell you in this one, but I think, if I remember correctly, later games actually tells you where your area is, so we should be in block 1, yeah. Wasn't this where we're supposed to go? And the lawsuit friendly names. Are we gonna be stuck here waiting? There we go. So I guess these are autopilot, auto-driving cars. So I guess they're like Teslas, only these actually work. Yeah, I'm going there. I will go there. I will call out those things. Well, clearly we're missing something and I don't remember. Let me see what it says here, because we're supposed to be able to. We went to block 1 and all. Oh, we're supposed to go. Oh, wait, we're supposed to go into block 4? Why didn't she say block 1? No wonder. I thought it was supposed to be block 1 we go to. No wonder I'm getting confused. All right, so we go there in a moment. There's a lot of weird, goofy stuff in the original, the early Mega Man Battle Networks that just doesn't make any sense even today. Like this. I could have sworn we were told to go to block 1. Apparently it's block 4. Let me look at this again. Wait. That's why. She goes to block 1, but we don't. Ugh, man, I'm telling you. The navigation in this is kind of dumb. Makes Persona look like a breeze. Honestly, probably is a comparison. Come on. At least these, changes are really regular, You don't have to wait like 5 minutes for something incredibly dumb. Wait, this is an option? Again, why does it not tell you these things? That's actually like one of my biggest problems ever with Japanese games. Well, actually, Japanese games are really bad about this. But there's a lot of things in some games that don't tell you they absolutely should be telling you. It's what happens when you'll make an unspoken assumption that your players will handle any questions and all that. It may, that was a good business strategy back 20 years ago during the days of GameFAQs. Now, that's really fucking stupid, okay? I'll call that is bad, right? To rely on in modern day. You absolutely should be willing to spend some time, and resources explaining, to players what they're expected to do in any given scenario. So, maybe okay. Let me look at see if there's a map for this, because this seems awful. Okay, there's only maps for the internet sections. It looks like. Which is kind of crappy because we need a bigger map. We need an actual map here, because I am very confused on where we're supposed to be going right now. Because I look at the screenshot and it doesn't say what block connects to the one we're supposed to go to. Oh, it's in block 2. So where was block 2? Okay, so this is... There we go. Skullman, okay. Skullman, I think, actually originated from MegaMan 3, so I was wrong. Not all of them, all the navies in this game came from the first one, but a lot of them did. So we do 400 damage with that. Okay, cool. Oh, we got an achievement for that. Cool. So it is 100 times what your attack is with. So when we get another power up, 500 per blast, you quickly kill some of these things. Can we get a Skullman just now? He's got the net link. Okay. What? Oh, you cowarding out. Wait. Oh, I thought I was saying thrash. Like, what? So we did... Okay, clearly I'm missing something here. Let me see. So we were supposed to go to the block 4, but we were there before. I'm so confused. Like, that we were supposed to go to the antique shop apparently, but then again, all we did was get something I think we were probably gonna need later anyway. So we go back to block 4, I guess. All right, all right. Is there a sign we can look at, see where we're at? Wait, there's no sign here? Seriously? Alright. There we go. Finally, we found a location. Hmm. So, okay, interesting. Both, you know, there. Hmm. So it's interesting that question comes up, isn't it? The teacher has a twin. Well, okay, so I'm confused on why this guide has us do this. Like, doesn't seem like there was actually a reason to come here. Other than go for get the power up out of that was unnecessary then. Oh, apparently we wanted to go back to the antique shop. Man, this I'm telling you, the guides can be just as annoying as the game. Even with photos. But we probably want to get this, address. I get the feeling we're gonna need it later. We got the access one. See, this should be right. That's where we were, right? Hmm. How am I able to jack into a magnifying glass? That's what I want to know. According to the guide, that's where we went. We went straight into a magnifying glass. And new enemy. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we did trip it. I assume this, MegaMan says it looks like a good place, so I don't know. I know I'm getting annoyed by how hard it is to actually navigate this area. At least it's not hard, it's just annoying. It's only annoying because we don't have the luxury of seeing where we are in the HUD or real world map. So to the north, but what's considered north? West is block 3, 4, I think. So I think block 1 is this way. Yep. So north is northwest on this green. There we go. Finally, cutscene. So the traffic light malfunctioning? Nah, it's just modern lights in the day, I see that shit happen all the time around here. Damn, they really are Teslas. Okay, I'm sorry. That was really tasteless. I recognize that was a tasteless joke. I apologize. Okay, hold up. How did he know that was a mail from the the World 3? It's that, when he's listed as 3 W's, they actually say in the anime they say World 3, which is honestly a better way to say it, But how did he know that was a World 3 message without us actually looking in there? See? Yeah, now we know it's from the World 3, but how did he know that? Wait, a million zenny is cheap? Damn, what kind of economy do they have? This is supposed to be the future, too. Also, as stage music goes, this is actually one of my favorite ones in the game. It's catchy. Man, just want to go more than one step of a battle force on us. I think, we've been at this, according to this, almost an hour and 30 minutes. I think we've had 20 minutes where we weren't in a battle. That's how bloated this is. I just don't understand why they did not put in something to disable random encounters so people could actually play the game instead of having to deal with battles every 2 seconds. Like, this is only the second session, and we've already gotten well past 150 battles at this point, I think. This is reminding me way too much of that one Persona puzzle. Ooh. Okay, so we're expected to start. Once you guys battle, take a look at the traffic light map. Alright. So let's see. Okay, so we're at the traffic light map. Okay, we're supposed to activate the red one. And go back all the way over there. Oh wait. You can tell this game was really bad about railroading. How you can't start doing do something instead of you know what I mean. Sorry. Yeah. You know, this explains it. Why that commentary earlier about texting, because PET serves phones as well. Good thing there's no time limit here, you know. Great. Okay, we're block 4. Okay, at least MegaMan will stop you from going to the wrong block. Again, why does he have to jump up like that? Does he actually do that? Does everybody else see it? can't just edge past it. Okay. Alright, I mean, this is the second one. Alright, hold on. Alright, so... Okay, it looks like there's 5 traffic zones. Great. Okay, well now we go up to the further. Well, we would if we didn't get forced into it yet another battle because we have no absolutely chance of escaping these damn things. Unless you use an escape chip, and those seem to be almost cryptid in nature. Let's see. Don't think we're supposed to trip that one. See, I'll turn it red. That's interesting. Is it gonna change or not? Crap. Again, good thing there's no actual time limit here. Oh, it's backward. It's so way weird concept that you're going with here. Even I know it's supposed to be an alternate future, but still have some kind of sense of respect for the laws of reality. Okay, so this should be number 3. All these things. Oops. There. You think it would keep going even when you tap out like that? Okay, we go south. Okay, according to this. No, we're not supposed to trip that one. It would have been funny if we could actually do that right now instead of that, not being able to. Okay, so this is the fourth one. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Damn, why does he always go do that when you tap out? Like, goes all the way to, the. Here we go left. We don't trip that one. Now we trip it. So sometimes viruses have little shields like that. You got to pop that, then you got to do damage to them. And later in the series, some navis will actually start out like that. We trip this and go. Yep. Okay, assuming I read this right, we take this one. Wait, no, you gotta go back. There we go. Oh, great, we electrified it. I'm sure that'll have absolutely no consequence at all. Okay, finally we're at number 5. Let's see, port the map. It's another maze. Alright. I don't understand why they made them so, long and you had to semi-maze like. Why couldn't they just make a simple point A to B? Alright, so we actually go up this way. Wait, no? Oh, you're supposed to do it this way. Just want to go more than 2 minutes. I think we've got what 2 minutes without a random battle. Almost 2 hours already, and none but random battles because this damn thing forces them on you. You cannot get out of them without using escape chips, and those things are rare apparently. Okay, we need to move. Yeah, there we go. See. Looks like we'll go ignore those and go all the way to the last one. Yeah, this way. It looks like we go this way. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, please just go one step without a battle. We do not need these. It's tedious as hell at this point. That's my biggest problem with the original. It's the random battles. Again, I will not stop complaining about this. They are just so damn tedious. Okay, well, apparently I'm lost. Wait, this should be the last one, though. Oh, I see now. We skipped one somewhere, didn't we? What? Great, we're... Okay, I'm sure we got that one, though. Oh, I see now. We're supposed to make it blue so we can get over there. What? That should be the last one, though. Wasn't that the last one? Unless we need to go back to the start. Oh. Never again, another unnecessary goddamn battle. Now I'm confused. I'm pretty sure we went the right way, didn't we? Oh, there's one we over here with the trip. But this, wasn't this the one we got at the start? There we go. That was the last one. So it actually prevents you from doing something stupid. Got distracted by the cute Navi. And see, this is what they could have just done from the start. Gave you a boss area. Now, Color Man wasn't in the original series, but I think he's meant to be stylized after Clown Man, who was. The main character was a clown-themed robot master. Remember correctly, he was MegaMan 8? Or maybe MegaMan and Base? He's one of those two. Damn! Both of them, those navies are just roasting him. Count Zap, seriously? We're going with that? So we're getting noticed by these guys. They could be both good and bad. Let me just clear these maps out. Let's see. I think we have. Okay, going by this, we have another major one, and then the final dungeon. So relatively speaking, we're getting through this pretty quickly. But Jesus, the amount of battles are just dragging us out. And I don't know, looking at this, I'm actually sure these extra internet areas that were required in the complete story. Let's just get rid of these extras. Damn it! There. I wanted to trade. Get thinking, you know, these chips are worth useful for something, huh? The only reason why we're doing this is because there's an achievement for it. And we also can get rid of some of its extras. And you actually can get your inventory filled up where you can't do anything until you can't get any new ones until you get rid of your space, your clear space. I imagine that to look like a Dodrio, or whatever that bird, you know, triple-headed Pokemon was in the early ones. Wait, hold on. I don't want to give up those escapes. We may need to start putting them in there so we can get out of battles quicker. Let me look up this achievement. Where are you? Oh, you have to use it 30 times. So that's not bad. I wonder if it's across the games it appears in or only in the first one. Alright. So it's use it 30 times. I'm not sure how many times we use it. Basically, they could have just said feed 300 chips to it because you can't, you know, use it about 10. You don't have any spare ones anyway. Oh, looks like upgraded. Oh, we got the level 3 version. Okay, so I think it's because of the speed. If I remember correctly, in order to get the level 3 ones, you had to beat them. It was different in the first one, but the later version, you had to beat the fully upgraded version before you would drop it. And then you also had to get an S rating. So we just skipped straight to that. You know, I gotta say, it's refreshing to see an RPG, protagonist in a Japanese RPG that doesn't have daddy issues. Like, wow! I forgot he may actually be the only one who doesn't have daddy issues. And that's saying a lot, considering almost every Final Fantasy has one. Well, apparently we get an achievement for this, so might as well we'll do it while we're here. Hopefully it's not an annoying maze. I didn't see a map or anything, so it's probably not. Now that's interesting. Unless they're actually open, you cannot do anything. Even with a super chip. That's actually good to know, though. That their immunities will ignore everything, even you know special chips. Yeah, and we got achievement. Cool. Oh, I kind of forgot we had the side lab ID. You think his dad's gonna notice? And I think we actually need that in order to access the final area, so... yeah, it's a good thing I decided just to check it out. It saves us a little trouble later on. Lab TV, okay. Wait, was it downstairs? That was upstairs. Damn it! We shouldn't have to do that every single time. We should just be able to go straight there and it automatically knows we do that. It's a pain in the ass. They're the same age, too. Oh, it's not, that was a full cutscene. Damn! She cleans up nice, huh? I think it's just the restaurant's this way. Okay, apparently we can't jack in. Nope, more hit points are always nice. There's probably a way to get an S rating with those guys. Okay, it doesn't look like anything else in here. Alright, time to go. Now, Chard, throughout the series, well, at least early on in this game, he acts like he's going to be a bad guy. He's not. It's always a red herring. So I'll just say that now. He's just a douche. Interesting, he doesn't say anything about the ID. I don't think he ever actually does. I think we need an adult, but we can just run up there and get his dad and knock him the hell out. Dude, dude looks like a half-assed Dynamo from Running Man. That's what I think when I look at this suit. Like he wants people to say, "Clap if you love Dynamo." And MegaMan is another one from the first MegaMan. Wow, that night vision kicking in. You know, I gotta say, in the future, why would they not have a manual entrance? You know, it seems like putting everything on a secure thing is, like, really stupid. Okay, so can't jack into those other two, interestingly enough. Maybe that vending machine up here? Wouldn't surprise me if it worked like Waterbucks, it's so long I don't remember. Nope. Alright, let me see where we're supposed to go. Okay, I can't see. I'm just trying to. Okay, power plant, alright. So we're supposed to go to Southeast, which we did. Oh, we're supposed to talk to people in there, apparently. We did that already, didn't we? Now that's odd. It's open now. Kind of the one we jack into. Matt. Okay, so I was going to comment, but this guy actually brings up a good point. That the power is out, and here then it's out on the net too, because it's, the series kind of establishes that the internet world is a living world, just like the real world. It gets weird. It's better explained in the anime, but I'll try to explain it as we go along in the series. But generally speaking, it's an awful lot like a living world. Now that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna pick up here next time. Good place to